Welcome everyone, AdamTheWoo here. I'm standing in front of my chiropractic clinic, Adamson. That is, if I was in The Karate Kid and Mr. Miyagi so adorned me to actually own a chiropractic center, he would say, Adamson, massage on, massage off. It's my second channel, daily vlog channel. It's Thedailywoo. I am coming to you from the San Fernando Valley? San Gabriel Valley, I believe is actually where I am, in a little area by the name of Monrovia, California. Got a little confused there because I kind of butchered that Mr. Miyagi joke. Danielson, Adamson. It's my second channel, daily vlog channel. It's Thedailywoo. I think I may have done that twice. I am very, very confused. I have not had the proper amount of caffeinated beverages this morning, but as I drive around Southern California, as I cruise through this very majestic, awesome area known as Monrovia, California, which is one of my favorite areas, Sierra Madre, Monrovia, Arcadia, this whole area of Southern California and Los Angeles is probably my favorite area as you make your way towards Pasadena. And there's something very fantastic that I saw off to the side of the road that I've actually passed in the past. That's a lot of pass. That's a lot of passing. And that's a lot of passing in the past. And I have passed this place before numerous times in the past, and I've always wanted to vlog it, and today I'm actually going to do so. What am I referring to? I'm talking about a building that was actually built in 1924 on the original Route 66. Of course, Route 66 goes from Chicago, Illinois to Los Angeles, California. It actually ends at the Santa Monica Pier. This road here was the original Route 66. And as we all know, along Route 66 are many roadside attractions, weird, wacky creations as far as constructions and the way buildings are built. And this is no exception. This building was built in 1924, and it's actually called the Aztec Hotel. It actually closed in 2012, and businesses have actually taken over where the hotel once was. But the exterior, the fantastic facade of the hotel still exists. Are you ready for this? Say hello, not to my little friend, but to the, I'm doing a little Scarface reference there. Say hello to my little friend. It's the Aztec Hotel. Shunk gong 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 gong. This is what they call Mayan architecture. There were actually a lot of buildings in that time period built with this actual kind of construction in mind. And we're actually going to get up a little bit closer and actually take a closer view at this fantastic building. Now, as you're driving along, this actually sticks out. Not really like a sore thumb, but more like a fantastic thumb. A thumb that if you were to see it, you would go, that is one heck of a nice thumb. And that is basically what we are dealing with here. We are actually on the corner of Magnolia Avenue and Foothill Boulevard. You can see the sign there, Foothill Boulevard and Magnolia Avenue. And of course, city of Monrovia. And look at that mountain range off in the distance. Does anyone know what mountain range that is off in the background? If you do, please leave a comment down below. Now we are going to cross the road here, this original Route 66, as traffic sits and actually watches us pass. Look at this, the traffic's actually not so bad. For being in the greater Los Angeles area, this is actually not so bad. Of course, the freeway is about a quarter of a mile that way or a mile that way. It is a whole different story at this time of day on the freeway, let me assure you, which is one of the reasons I veered off to actually get away from the bumper-to-bumper rush hour traffic. And I made a good decision because I stumbled upon, once again, this. And there's actually C-3PO and R2-D2 have taken over the Aztec Hotel. But just look at the construction of this. Look at the way the colors are, and look at the stained glass windows here. Aztec shop here. Aztec coffee shop, which of course now is a comic book shop. But you can imagine if these walls could talk, the stories that this building could tell. Once a hotel, people traveling, cross country or through California, needed a place to stay for the night, they would actually rent a room, and you could see all the rooms up there are completely empty now. And if you listen closely, there's a little bit of construction happening. Oh my gosh, look at that balcony. That is super awesome. Look at that balcony. That is definitely a relic of construction goodness right there. Look at that. Wow. Actually, let's check around the back and actually see what the back of the building looks like. So there's the back. Look at this fantastic house around the backside as well. You can see the little drainage pipes where the water, when it accumulates on the roof, will actually come out the side of those holes and dump off. But just look at this, the top of the drain pipe, the way that is decorated and decored. Here's the inside of the windows. I would not classify this place as abandoned, because it's not abandoned. They're actually using it and repurposing it. And hopefully, for some, oh listen, you can hear someone up top there with a drill doing some kind of maintenance and some kind of work up there. Look at, what do you think this is? Look at this. What the heck is that? Does anyone know what the heck that was? All right, let's go around the front. That is where the majesty of this place really pops out, really shines. Anyone driving down the road that has never been down this road actually sees this and thinks, man, that is a very, very cool place. What is that? Well, I will tell you exactly what it is. I told you before, but I will tell these cars as they are passing by. The next car that passes by, I will tell them, hey Jeep, this is the Aztec Hotel. Very cool. And look at this. Now there is a salon here. There is a barber shop there. There is me, look at me, right there, wearing my Fisherman the Fridge shirt and Michael Jackson button. I'm wearing my Michael Jackson button there, and of course my nice blazer, which I think is fitting for how awesome this place looks. Look at the sign. The old neon sign up there. The old neon sign right here. Look at that. Relics of the past. And look at this chandelier. Look at that chandelier. That's awesome. You can still see there are actually real candles. No, actually they're not real candles. They're actually fake candles, but they look like real candles. And then the lights, the actual light bulbs are on top of those. But here it is, the old Aztec Hotel. Oh my gosh. Look inside here. The lobby of this place is awesome. I'm going to try to get my camera through these bars so you can actually see the lobby. You can actually see the lobby here. Might be kind of tough. Might be kind of tough to see the lobby. Okay, I had to squeeze you in that little hole right there. So I just squeezed you in that hole. Hopefully you can see the inside of the lobby, but it's very awesome. There are actually murals upon the sides of the walls in the lobby. Man, it would be awesome if we could get in here, but the door is actually locked. Maybe one day I could actually get in there. Of course, we could just trigger the fire alarm. And I don't know if that would actually help or if that would actually bring the landlord to the front to actually let us in. But look at these old tables out front as well. Look at this. That is awesome. That is super, super cool. I love the windows. I love these lights. And just look at this. You do not see this every day. How often do you drive through your little town and see a building that looks like this? Very rarely, I assure you. This is a piece of history here in Monrovia, California, the greater Los Angeles area. It's the Aztec Hotel. Just look at that. That is awesome. Have a great day. Check down below for my t-shirts. You can actually get this t-shirt or another AdamTheWoo-esque type t-shirt delivered straight to your door. AdamTheWoo.spreadshirt.com. Please subscribe. It does not cost anything. It's absolutely free. I go on weird, wacky adventures every single day. I'm well past 1,200 days in a row, and I appreciate you joining me. If you have not subscribed, please do so. and check out my other channel, the Adam the Woo channel. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Goodbye.